Hey guys, long time no see. So if you can think of a funny joke about pastry bakes, please leave it in the comments because I couldn't think of anything. So let's just get on with it. Preheat your oven to 190 degrees and then get your accidentally vegan pastry out of the fridge, out of the box to warm it up a little. And then we're gonna need a swede. Chop the grubby end off and then a couple of slices. Skins off, slice it up and then dice it. 150 grams in a bowl. That's what 150 grams of this looks like in a cup. You're welcome, America. Then we need some waxy potatoes cut into small cubes. Same with this one here. We need 150 grams, which looks like this in a cup. That goes into our bowl. Then get out the other pastry sheet that I forgot. 2 of these pastry sheets is enough to make 4 pastry bakes. I'm making 4 pastry bakes here. I forgot to tell you that. I'm sorry. There's 100 grams of sliced onion in a cup into there. Very nice. Now these pastry bakes I'm making here are very loosely based on Cornish pasties, which have beef, which contains fat and water, which cooks out in the oven to help make the gravy inside the pasty. Obviously, I'm not using beef, so instead I'm using mushrooms, which have a high water content, so they have kind of a similar effect. There's the famous Gordon Ramsay chopping technique there. Into the bowl and then a little bit of fat to help make the gravy. The corn flour will thicken up that gravy. For some extra flavor, I'm adding some bouillon? Bouillon. Boogie woogie?
Bouillon.
Ah, okay, great, thanks. So I got my bouillon, and America, I hope you appreciate the expense I went to find out whether this stuff also works, which it does, and in the same proportions as this, so that's handy. Goodness, I've got so much bouillon now, you could call me a bouillionaire. Get it? Ah, booyah! Alright, in it goes and give it the old mix. Then unroll your pastry, which measures 36 by 23 centimeters. Cut it in half widthways, going through the baking paper as well. Put those aside, unroll the other sheet and cut in half. Give your filling a quick stir. This is the area where we want it to go. Grab around a quarter of it and onto the pastry. Tidy it all up, and then we got to fold the pastry over the filling. Press it together there so it holds. Same on the sides, which you may have to stretch a little bit. And there we are. Now we got to give this thing a good old crimping.
Crimpity, now, crimpity, ask me how.
Well, you just use the fork to press the 2 sides of the pastry together, and that's how you do crimping.
Thank you very much.
Ah, you're welcome, Julian. Oh, and great name, by the way. Okay, this goes onto the baking tray, hole here and here for steam to escape, and into the oven for about 35 to 45 minutes, which gives me enough time to tell you that if you're in the UK and you fancy a convenient way to make this meal, which also supports me as a creator, you can go over to Screen to Plate and get your hands on this or one of my other recipe boxes. All of the pre-measured ingredients will be sent straight to your door. It's a lot of fun, you'll make me happy, and you'll get this free box which you can use to replace all of those friends you've lost ever since you went vegan. Oh, brilliant. Oh dear. And oh, look at us there. Oh, what great memories. Yeah. Oh dear. Alright, these are looking nice and golden brown. Very good. Off the baking tray, and if you like having skin on the inside of your mouth, allow these to cool for 15 minutes before serving. And there we go. We got our flaky puff pastry pockets filled with tender veggies, all coated in lovely saucy gravy. Squeezing them like this helps show off the fillings, but kind of destroys it in the process. And that's our pastry bake. Now I'm gonna eat these ones here right away, but these ones I'm gonna save for another day. You can either refrigerate them for a couple of days and then reheat them in the oven or in the microwave. Alternatively, you can freeze them like what I've done here for up to 3 months. And again, I can reheat them in the oven for about 30 minutes, or I can take one which I half ate before I froze it and put it in the microwave for a couple of minutes. Is the filling hot? No. 1 more minute. Filling hot? Yes. Great. We can take that out and serve it up. Please note, however, that microwaving these things will make the pastry lose a little bit of its crispiness, but the lovely jubbliness will be absolutely fine. Alright, second pastry bake is going to be sausage, bean and cheese based on this beautiful thing here by this bloke called Greg. So, sausages. I've gone for these tofurkey sausages because they're nice and firm, unlike a lot of other vegan sausages which can be a bit soft. Alright, get your sausages out, oopsie daisies, and then chop them up. Fry them for about 5 minutes until they've browned a little. Meanwhile, grate some cheese, or in my case, dice some sliced cheese, and once the sausages have browned, turn off the heat, and in goes a whole tin of beans and our sliced diced cheese. Bit of cracked pepper there if you like. Stir it all up and split it into 4. Onto our pastry sheets, exactly the same as before. Fold it over, press it to close it, then give it the old crimp to seal it up.
Crimpity.
Onto the baking tray, holes for steam, into the oven for 35 to 45 minutes, then out, off the baking tray. Only do this if you're a total idiot. Allowed to cool, and let's peek inside my hot sausage pouch. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Give it the old squeeze of destruction to show off the filling without burning your fingers on the molten hot cheese. Oh god, that's really hot. And if you want to have one of these for dinner, why not make yourself a little side salad? I'm gonna get some chopped spinach, some shredded beetroot, sweet corn, sliced pepper, diced tomato, some sunflower seeds for some crunch, and a splash of French dressing. Can I call this a rainbow salad, or is that breaking some obscure cooking rule? Who cares? Lovely little rainbow salad, which you can buy with the recipe box if you so wish. Alright, that's it. Really good if you want to get some lunches pre-prepared for work, or just bring the whole lot in to feed your colleagues. And if you don't want all the unused extra ingredients lying around like what I got here, check out the recipe boxes from Screen to Plate. You can get vegan shepherd's pie, portobello mushroom burgers, paella, tofu chicken Thai green curry, and vegan fish and chips, all lovingly designed by yours truly. So yeah, enjoy. Later, dudes.